You might have noticed a drop-down menu on the top toolbar of Visual Studio, which has the options Debug and Release. These are called build profiles. To begin this lesson, open the JOSBAR web application project. Now you're going to build the project. To do this, right-click on JOSBAR web application in the Solution Explorer and click Build from the shortcut menu. You can also do this by clicking Build JOSBAR web application. Building a project compiles all of its C# code into a DLL file. DLL stands for Dynamic Link Library. Now navigate to your sample files folder using Windows Explorer. Then open the JOSBAR web application folder, open the OBJ folder, and open the Debug folder. This folder contains all of the compiled DLL files used by the project, along with some other files created by the compiler. The JOSBAR web application.dll file contains all of the project's C# code in a compiled form that can be used by a web server. Now return to Visual Studio, and you're going to switch to the Release build profile. To do this, click the drop-down menu on the top toolbar and click Release. If you can't see the drop-down menu, you may need to reset your Visual Studio layout. This was covered in Lesson 1.1. Now build the project again by right-clicking on JOSBAR web application in the Solution Explorer and clicking Build. Now return to Windows Explorer and navigate to the OBJ folder within the JOSBAR web application folder. As you can see, a new Release folder has appeared. This folder contains another compiled version of the JOSBAR web application project. The Release profile is optimized for the final release of a project, while the Debug profile is optimized to be easy to work with during the development process. By using these two profiles, you can keep a compiled Release version while still being able to work with your Debug version. Return to Visual Studio now, and you're going to create a new custom build profile. Click the Build Profiles drop-down menu and click Configuration Manager. The Configuration Manager dialog appears. Now click the Active Solution Configuration drop-down and click New. In the dialog that appears, enter My Profile into the name box, then click Copy Settings From and click Debug. This will create a new custom build profile called My Profile that has identical settings to the Debug profile. Click OK now and click Close. Now click the Build Profiles drop-down menu again, and you can see that your new custom build profile is appearing in the list. This profile is currently identical to the Debug profile. You'll learn how to customize the profile further in Lesson 1.5. Close Visual Studio now. And you've now completed Lesson 1.3. Use the debug and release profiles.